What's good? It's Chigozie. It's Tuesday, November 13th, 2018. Stan Lee reported dead in the media. So, if you're new to this channel, that means this is another practice of murder by numbers. Because every celebrity in the media reported dead is reported dead by a numerical system. It's all synced up with the birthday and the day they died and the thing that they're known for. And we're going to quickly see Stan Lee dying 46 days from his birthday. So he died November 12th, 2018. Born December 28th. So from his upcoming 96th birthday, Stan Lee's dying 46 days. What did he do? He made comic books about heroes. Hero 46, superhero equals 46, dying 46 days from his birthday, a span of 47, that special number to the Freemasons. Comic book equals 41, Stan Lee equals 41. He died in a day with 41 numerology. Whoops. He died in a day with 41 numerology. 11 plus 12 plus 18 is 41. That's also the 13th prime number. That's why he's well known for Spider-Man. Spider-Man equals 99, 45, 54, 13 equals 99, 45, 45 reflection of 54. So do you see how there's a lot of art in this propaganda in Stan Lee's history? There's a lot more detail I can go into, and I might make another video in the future, but this is what I'm saying. He was born a day with a lifeless number of 54. 13 equals 45, 45. Spider-Man equals 54. The creator of Spider-Man born a day with a lifeless number of 54. Ritual 27, 54, 81. He was born ritualistically a day with 27, 54, 81 numerology. Ritual's 45, the reflection of 54. But in this study, reflections are one and the same. 40, date numerology, he was born for a number of foundation. Definitely a big foundational character in this whole ongoing agenda you're living out. Marvel equals 91. The sum of the numbers 1 through 13 gives you 91. So let's look at some of the propaganda about this. He died on a date with a lifeless number of 34, 43 numerology, murder 34, killing 43. So he died at 95. Also, one thing I noticed right when I saw his age of death, the Bavarian Illuminati equals 95. They're found with their 13 families. And again, Stan Lee, all about the number 13. His name sums to 41, the 13th prime. Spider-Man and 13 sum to the same thing. 13 equals 45. He's born a day with 54 numerology. So that being said, I kind of do want to see how many days from May 1st to the day he died. 6 months, 11 days. Assassination equals 611 in the Jewish Gematria system. But there's also a span of 28 weeks we're going to look at. And that's what it was. He was assassinated by the Zionist Jew federal government, the Freemasons, the Jesuit order. So assassination 611. Becoming the end date, it's a span of 28 weeks. 28. He signed 28 weeks from the Reverend Illuminati's birthday. And O'Kill equals 28. It's probably even more there. Mason 28. But he was killed from their birthday. So what, pick your poison. I like CBS News too because this is what I mean when I'm telling you it's all the same. Like I'll click on CBS News just because I like their logo. Yes, that's a reason why I like this propaganda, because I like their logo. They're showing you that it's this all-seeing eye Freemasonic network. This Eye of Providence. When we're talking about the Illuminati, we all know about this is Illuminati symbolism. And this is, the news giving you the propaganda, and you want to believe it. Look at this shit. I love CBS News because it's also just as coded. It's exact same type of propaganda. 5:38 p.m. This piece of propaganda published. Death, 38. Killing, 38. Murder, 38. And here we have 5:38. RIP equals 38. 5:38. That's also a 156-second video right here. 156 seconds. False flag equals 156 in the Jewish cipher. In 33. When you write out 33, you get 156. And guess what? When you write out 28, you get 156. That's why the World Trade Centers were from construction to demolition 33 years, open for 28 years. 156, big false flag number. 9/11 is the 156 prime number. The beloved God of the Marvel Universe. This is coded. This title they gave him, a coded title in this coded propaganda. 111, 33. Do I have to say any more? If you're new to this channel, this is how all of my videos are. We'll talk about something, we'll learn a concept, and then the propaganda provides us with an example of what we just talked about. And I don't do this beforehand usually, because I think this organic way of showing how the news is. Just understand. Imagine anyone else, any other goy coming out, reading the news. They'll read it and believe it, not question it, not show you gematria and numerology. So I'm reading the news just like anybody else. The only difference is that, I hit record and I'm talking to my computer. So just imagine reading the news. This is how you do it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, number for conspiracy. But it gets even better. These are symbols. They mean multiple things. Minute 23 is also 83 seconds. Oh my goodness. Murder equals 83:38. We already talked about 38, that death number. See this piece of propaganda, 5:38 p.m. Now we have a 83-second video, the reflection of 38, about his murder. And for those coming here saying, "Oh, he was 95, have some respect. He wasn't murdered. He was so old." It's like, he could have died at 99, which really would have been a more fitting age on the surface, because again, it's that Spider-Man number 13. But 95 has a connection again to the Bavarian Illuminati. And whenever I say 95 in the media, I immediately think the Bavarian Illuminati. It's also a reflection of 59, Freemasonry 59. Kill 59. Stanley Martin Lieber is his real name. Just another Zionist Jew actor for the federal government. Stanley Martin Lieber 222, like Order Out of Chaos, like As Above, So Below. Illuminati equals 120. His full name sums to 120. Architect 87. He's definitely an architect. And if you know what I mean when I said that, you know, he builds comic books and scenes and worlds. But see the Jewish cipher, 1037, that's 137. 137, because you drop a zero numerology. 137, the 33rd prime. Here, 120, Illuminati. And you're probably like, what you just said dropped a zero. But understand, yes, this is just 12 or 3. But it's, you can also look at it as 1 and 2 with a placeholder at the back. It's still a symbol. But numerologically, you can drop it. And it still represents the same thing. You know, 12, 15, you know. What's one of the Illuminati's favorite places in this entire world? NYC 1512, NY 1512, Illuminati 150, 120. You see, it's the same thing. And there's plenty more of those numbers. You know, Moon 15, 21, Reflection, the Jews identified with the moon, Stanley a Jew, a false one, just like as told from you in the book of Revelation. The false Jews who rule in the end times. This man very well ruling the mind's eye of so many goyim. So we're going to keep this video short, because I know a lot of people will be like, oh, Stan Lee died. This guy has a video on it. Let me see what he has to say. Well, this is what I have to say. It's all federal government propaganda. Your federal government is into Kabbalah, a form of Jewish mysticism. And they believe God created the world, combining with the letter with a number. And through that knowledge, you can play God, because God uses that to code the world esoterically, and decoding it through scripture, you get to find out more what God is thinking. Find a more esoteric meaning in the world. This is what Kabbalah is all about. It's what they believe. You know, I'm not telling you what's true or not. Well, I am. What's true is this is exactly what they're doing. They are putting that then in your world. They are crafting your world with Kabbalah, because they're playing God over your life. This one world order, Zionist Jew, Freemasonic, Jesuit government. Look at this. 1041 video, 141. We wrote out 33, you get 141. Just pay attention to what I'm doing. Don't really focus on, you know, why all this, you know, why 141, why writing out 33. Masonry 33, secrecy 33. 33 vertebrae in the spine. Kundalini ascension is when you get to the way top of that. 33, 141, 156. You Jesus Christ dying at 33. Eclipse 33. Saturn 93. Last July, Lee's wife Joan died at 93. There was a 93 within this coding. Because I was watching Zach streaming it earlier today, but right now I'm just blanking out. Saturn 93. But, you know, definitely just watch his videos, watch the streams. Derek put out content on this. You know, I should never be the only thing people watch. And if you're new here, that's what I'm saying. There's other people in this community I've learned from, and they're putting out this information. Also understand this is 10 minutes, 41 seconds. You know, Stan Lee 41, 41 13th prime. So real quick, I want to see from, so Stan Lee died November 12th, and he was born December 28th. I wanted to do from his, so again, it's a span of 47 days. Also notice how it's 1 month, 17 days, including the end date. We're about 13. You get 117. 1 month, 17 days. You see how this is operating. So, by the way, I knew for a fact Stan Lee would die in type of 13 ritual because it was one of the first things I learned when I was decoding Gematria on my own. I was like, oh, let me see what Spider-Man sums to. I know it's summed to 13. CNN put up propaganda what the Spider-Man guy climbing the building. This was like some months ago. Several months ago. That was by the numbers of 13. So like I knew it was a big pattern on him. So Stan Lee, I'm trying to see from when he died to his, or from his past birthday. So this is what I'm trying to get. I'm not trying to confuse anyone, but it's like from both sides of the birthday. So before we got the 46, hero number 47, as well as span of killing equals 47 and 74. But we could do from his 95th birthday until the day he died, because before we did from the day he died to his 96th birthday. So from his 95th birthday to the day he died, 320 days, including the end date. Jerusalem 32, America 32, very well an American icon. America equals 32. Also, 10 months, 6 days. Again, the execution number. Execution, 10 months, 6 days, or 116. That's why he died from his upcoming birthday. It's still 116. Because it's a span of, what, 11/7, as we just saw earlier. So not including the end date. If you're here for my Lil Peep video, remember Lil Peep dying on the 319th day of the year and killing, I was showing all that. We've been seeing this number routinely because I learned to look out for this number from Zachary K. Hubbard. So 319 days from his 95th birthday, Stan Lee dies. Also 10 months, 15 days. Killing equals 115. Reversing the alphabetical order and in the Jewish cipher. And then in the Satanic cipher, it equals 319. So do you see how killing equals 319 and 115 in two ciphers? And he's dying, this killing of Stan Lee, 319 days from his 95th birthday, which is 10 months, 15 days. So I hope you understand the flow of this. There's numerical sequences using these different configurations of Gematria. Hebrew Gematria is the same exact way. You have multiple configurations, multiple values for a word, but it's all finite because you don't have an infinite number of ciphers, and you don't have an infinite number of words, and you don't have an infinite number of numbers that these could be based on those configurations. So you have a finite set of configurations there, a finite set of configurations here. It can only be a certain set of numbers from the birthday in the amount of days, using months. Notice we're not doing half months, we're not doing quarter months, we're not doing anything like breaking too much down. This is all just simple things. And then the date numerology. Notice how configurations. Date with 34 numerology, 61, the 18th prime. Stan Lee started his operation in 1961. So, killing 43. Deal with 41 numerology, Stan Lee equals 41. Deal with 49 days remaining, Revelation 49, Scottish 49. That's just what I mean. They match these different configurations. Lee equals 13. Stan Lee also equals 59, dying at 95. You notice how you keep decoding, you start seeing these things come out. And that's one thing I was going to say, especially if you're new. Stan equals 5427. Oh my goodness. He was born there with 5427 numerology. You see what I'm saying? Life lesson number 54. 9. Sun equals 9, 5427. Sun. Stan's a sun's eternal name. And this is how you should be thinking then. So you know that Stan sums to the same thing as sun, and then a name like Justin sums to the same thing as Saturn. If you can watch it for a pairing, a piece of propaganda where there's a Stan and a Justin, on opposite sides or working together as the keepers of time or something. You can already look throughout history, you might find something. There might be some show on Netflix where the Stan and the Justin in it, you know what I mean? Or Stan and someone else with a Saturnian name. There's Stan in South Park. I'm sure you could probably find some connection there. Because the writers of South Park are the same thing as Stan Lee. False Jews deceiving you with a bunch of propaganda. 1939 is where he worked at Timely Comics. So now we're at 20 minutes. I think this has been a good stream of information. Plenty more here. And if you haven't noticed, there's so much low-hanging fruit that if you do this decode, people leave comments all the time of really good things that I overlook. Or I probably would never find out. So there's always more here, but I hope this is sufficient enough. Last July, again, his wife died at 93. The couple had been married 69 years and shared a daughter, Joan. So again, mainstream media propaganda. And this is why I click on CBS. Anyone new here can understand that this eye is Illuminati symbolism. This type of shit they do all the time, and we're covering one eye, all-seeing eye, Big Brother. Everyone knows that mainstream media news is untrusted, which I do this because what's there to even trust? It's fake news propaganda by the numbers. You shouldn't even use the word trust any light year around this shit. But anyway, you see how they're putting 9369 in this piece of propaganda. Saturn, 93 using the alphabetical order, reversing 69. So A is 26, Z is 1, reversing. Freemason 96, Masonry 90 or 39, reflection of 93. Masonry 8439, Zionism 8439. Now look what happens when you flip around the alphabetical order and flip around each number. So 4893. Propaganda. Because that's exactly what they do. It's what they're all about. Crafting propaganda by the numbers. Craft 33, build 33. I'm tired right now. I cannot think of any more, but there's plenty more. It sucks I can't, write 33. My blog has a post on these, but take care. Peace out. The daughter Joan. Joan 13, see? Joan equals 13. Like Lee. He's all about the number 13, and his daughter's name sounds like 13. Or his wife. Wait. Oh. His wife and daughter's name were Joan. You see what I'm saying? So, and their name is Sumsu 13. So, understand, Marvel Comics, this is why I'm saying he was murdered by them, because Marvel Comics are the Zionist Jews, the Freemasons, the Jesuit Order. They are your federal government. Freemason 42 entered the army in early 1942 by the numbers. Your New World Order 75, him in 75. This is New World Order propaganda. Promoting Stanley Kids Universe at a 2011 New York Comic Con. 211 is the 47 prime. 211, the 47 prime. Again, he's saying 47 days from his birthday. So, peace out. Lee equals 22. Lee was raised in a Jewish family, but in a 2002 survey, whether he believed in God, 22 is the master builder number. God, the master builder, the master creator. That's what's getting that survey about God. I'll admit, if it was 2006, I would say the same thing. But again, it's the finite nature of it. Like people say, well, you have something to say for every little number. It depends on the context. Just like in kanji in Japanese, there's a kanji on the screen. Well, depending on what word was here, it could have a different meaning. And you can even be more fluid with that than what this is. Stan Lee congratulated by President George W. Bush, who just received an award on November 11th, which is 9/11 on the Julian calendar. Both 9/11 and 13 ritual. This, I'm just showing you. So take care. See you next week.